Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. The linebacker shifting around now. And they'll use the ground game here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab, and it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back in the gun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The back's got it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks on a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Now here's the toss play. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening them. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return at the 24-point. Crucial takeaway.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
What we're seeing on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass here on second down. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick.
I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And the Canes are in the red zone. There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need.
And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This quarterback on fire today. Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle and get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 20, inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Longhorns offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab, and a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's picked for a third time tonight. Can he take it all the way? Past the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Canes. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Handoff from the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And the quarterback keeps it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
It's an option look. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Makes a quick grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Important third down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The Canes will line up to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. The offense with some pre-snap motion. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Longhorns under the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes a quick catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot, 24 yards. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Longhorns offense takes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Motion now from the tight end. Toss it to the back, running left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tight end makes the grab. He shreds the tackle. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the 1st down. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. To the air, it's Owens. The pocket breaking down. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a big gain. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the offense will just take a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And the back now goes in motion. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the offense recovers the fumble. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.